You wrecked my world in a beautiful way. I kinda thought that I'd always stay the same, but I heard that healthy things grow and growing things change. Yeah, you wrecked my world in the most beautiful way. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dreams. I had a lot of dreams, and if I'm honest, they used to be different things until you were here with me. Now I close my eyes and I see things differently. Yeah, 'cause you wrecked my world in a beautiful way. I kinda thought that I'd always stay the same, but I heard that healthy things grow and growing things change. Yeah, you wrecked my world in the most beautiful way. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful way. Yeah, yeah. I could live a million lives and I could try a million tries, and I would never ever find someone just like you. 'Cause you wrecked my world in a beautiful way. I kinda thought that I'd always stay the same, but I heard that healthy things grow and growing things change. Yeah, you wrecked my world in the most. Yeah, you messed up my world in the most beautiful way. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful way. I've been walking railroads, I've been kicking stones, trying to find the way back, trying to find a home. Caught inside a dark spot in the middle of the light. Maybe time just forgot to keep me in its sight and left me here behind. That city's like a fast stream, the blur of rushing lights, the way it bends around me while I live between the lines. The feeling you're surrounded, the feeling you're alone, the way the silence shouts it, the way its shadows glow. And with every other step I take, I can feel another slip away. I can see the colors bleed and fade, like a picture cornered in its frame. Living like a baby, trapped inside a room. You can leave alone for centuries, but nothing ever moves. And like a broken record, the song that plays the same, the notes are still familiar, but the way you hear them changed. And with every other step I take, I can feel another slip away. I can see the colors bleed and fade, like a picture cornered in its frame. Sometimes when I'm dreaming, it's when I think I know the stories I've been reading, the stories still untold, will give you happy endings, the hope that things can change, will be forever mending, never fade